even started, and I'm already sweating. I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the creaking of my floor. And I don't even live in like a cool old haunted building. This was built in like 2015. Anyway, welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Hannah, and today we are making over my apartment, which you can already see. Let's turn this then. All right, so like, why are we doing a makeover? What's the motivation? What's the goal? Ever since moving into this apartment like 2.5 years ago, my partner and I have always had our living room set up next to the window. It's like the sole window in like the common space of the apartment, and that's been great. It's nice to wake up and have our morning coffee on the couch next to the sunlight. I really enjoy that time of the day. But to be honest, I was feeling like outside of that, I would then go the whole day not using the living room until nighttime. I usually like watch a show, watch a movie, whatever. So this space that I don't typically use during the daytime is taking up all the sunlight. And meanwhile, my office setup, music studio space is like thrown in the corner that's like super dark and like no light reaches it, and it just felt a little gloomy over there. And especially when I was filming stuff, I was like, this lighting sucks. Even if it's a bright day, sometimes it just doesn't reach all the way over there, like at least not for the amount of light you need for filming, you know? So that was the main motivator for switching up the spaces. I think it was also just a good time to like go through everything, clean drawers out, clean out all the stuff that we don't need anymore, we haven't used. I've also really been wanting to film an apartment tour for a while, and I needed to actually ask myself, okay, well, are we happy with how things are, or do we want to switch things up before we do that? So I think it's time to jump into day one of the makeover, and I'll show you guys the space as it was. All right, so we're taking all of this and all of this and swapping them. So I started off by moving the couch because I actually wanted to see if this layout would even work in the first place. And it actually worked out really great, a lot better than I thought. Our couch is like pretty small. I was just worried that it would stick out too much and there wouldn't be enough walk space between the couch and the kitchen, which is right on the other side. But there's plenty of room to walk, and honestly, by moving the living room space over here and not having it up against a wall, we now have more flexibility in getting a new couch, which we've been wanting to do for a while. Then I moved on to my absolute favorite part, which is gathering up all my cords, moving my desk over, and then thinking about putting all of it back together, which isn't a big deal, but it is annoying and kind of a hassle. At this point, I, for some reason, thought that my dress was too short and my butt was hanging out on camera, so I changed my outfit. And then I had my partner help me move the whole TV stand dresser thing, so I didn't film that, but that's what it looks like. All done. Welcome back, chaps, to day 2. I don't know where that accent came from. It just, you know, sometimes you have to put on a character to get through the day. So the living room space is pretty much done, and it's making me wonder why I didn't do this sooner, because I'm really loving this. It feels so cozy. Originally, I thought I would be moving all of these pictures over to my new studio space, but I think I'm gonna leave them here. I think it looks really good. I also feel like this wall would just look so bare and empty, and there's 1,000 holes in it now that I don't want to cover. So I feel like I'm just gonna leave, you know, the tapestry, the pictures. I think they look really good over here. They really make the space feel really warm and cozy and inviting. So the studio space is a mess, and that's what we're tackling today. I don't know what I don't know what the layout's gonna look like, to be honest, but we're gonna figure that out today. So let's get into it. Here's the issue. I would like my desk to be centered with the tapestry because I think it just looks best. The tapestry I don't think it looks good just hanging there by itself with like nothing in front of it. And obviously I want it to be like centered. So if the desk is here, it's ideal to have the keyboard within reach because when I'm producing, it needs to be right there accessible. It's part of the workflow. So the ideal shape is like an L shape, like the desk keyboard, but that would put the keyboard kind of in the middle of the space. So I'm not sure where to put it. I also tried just putting it on like the opposite wall, like desk here, keyboard right here. I don't know, maybe this is okay over here, kind of in the corner. I don't know. Also, I hate this unit. I don't like it at all. I don't like how it looks. It's too like modern, but not in like a mid-century modern kind of way. All right, update time. So right in front of me is the coffee table, and that has 3 bins underneath it, and I cleaned out all 3 of those bins, plus another one that was like back there somewhere. These are the knick-knack bins, and for some reason this kind of organizing just sucks up all your time, energy, sanity. It's like you find all these bits and bobs that there's nowhere to put them other than in a pile with the other bits and bobs that have nowhere to go. I feel like I'm in the home stretch of the cleaning portion of this. It's not a renovation. Revamp? Organization, transformation, makeover. There it is. I knew we'd get there. Well, folks, it is finally done. The transformation is complete. I am so happy with how this turned out. I wish I did it 1,000 years ago. The living room area just looks so lovely. It's bigger now because I can move the couch forward and backwards. There's no wall behind it. And then my studio space also feels a bit more spacious and just kind of like a space of its own, you know? Like they feel like 2 separate spaces now, whereas before they kind of just bled into each other, and it's nice to have a tiny bit of separation between like entertainment living room and a space where I want to get to work. So I am a very happy camper. So glad that I finally decided to just do it. Just do it. That thing that you've been wanting to do, just do it. What's stopping you? Money? Yeah, most of the time it's money. There's a couple things I would still like to do. Pretty minor though. I think the biggest one is just getting like a little area rug for my studio space. I think that would really complete the look. I'm thinking a circle rug, honestly. I think that would look really cute, and everything is kind of placed in a little more of a rounded fashion, so I think that would look really nice. And then probably something to replace this guy, you know, this piece of furniture that I just absolutely love. I think it'd be nice to get something that works better in that spot. This one is just a little too ugly and disgusting, and I hate looking at it, so, you know, something cute and pleasing to view would be preferable. It's not so bad though. I did spruce it up. All right, but I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching this apartment transformation unfold. And if you just can't get enough of me, you can always follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I have my music on Spotify. I have a new song coming out on September 13th. It's called Sweet, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So I hope you stick around, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!